Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So today, we're outdoors, actually we gotta head out here because we gotta get our trail camera footage so we can see what's been moving around out here. Now, yes, I'm all dolled up. Look at that. Nowhere to go. We were actually in the middle of filming another one of our short movies and had to get the old rig out. So, that's why we're set up like this. No, I'm not all tactical. It's nice to have though. So we are walking out here, guys. I gotta go get our footage from our trail cam. Make sure I'm in frame here. I gotta get our footage from our trail cam. We got a lot of animals moving around and stuff, so set up some trail cams and gotta go get the SD cards. My trail cams are not wireless and stuff like that, so that's why we have to manually go out here. But I do have a conversation for y'all, something to think about. I was just on Dangerous Freedom's live stream. There's a whole bunch of preppers on there, a whole bunch of patriots over there. If you haven't been over to his channel, definitely go check it out. Highly recommend it. One of the conversations popped up was Greyman, the ideology of Greyman. And no, I'm not referring to the YouTube channel Greyman Prepping. Actually, Greyman Prepping is a really cool dude. Definitely recommend y'all checking that out. But the idea of Greyman for survival. Yeah, we're moving around out here, guys. You know, it has its place in prepping. I wouldn't recommend basing all your preps just off of Greyman. Not, again, not the channel, just the philosophy of Greyman. If you're going into a town for reconnaissance or scavenging and stuff like that, yeah, Greyman idea. It's a good idea. Hold on. Make sure we got this here. Yeah, this camera's set low for a reason. So I'm tracking something really small out here. Boom. There we go. Alright, got my SD card. So anyway, guys, on the Greyman philosophy, those are my views on this. We won't always agree on this, but these are my views on this. Tactical gear has its place. Of course it does. Absolutely. I completely agree. Same with body armor, things like that. It has a place for a certain scenario. Now, when it comes to Greyman in it, I can see the use for Greyman if during SHTF and you need to go recon a spot. You need to get more intel in an area. Yeah, you want to blend in with who else is there. You want to have the same types of clothes. You want to look the same. Patriot 3%er had put down in the comment during the video, he said, you don't want to be clean shaven. You don't want to be look well fed. And those are actually very valid points. I completely agree with him on that. You want to blend in with everybody else. If everybody has beards, grow your beard out. If everyone else is dirty, get dirty. If everyone else looks like they're starving, you might need to go on a diet for a while and starve yourself out to infiltrate that area. No, I am not a health professional, so do not listen to me. Do not sue me because I told you to go on a diet and you develop complications. This is during SHTF, guys. So yeah, blend it into your surrounding. Greyman is definitely a great idea. Now, if you are Greymaning it in to get intel into a situation, have backup. Don't go in by yourself. Don't do it. Now, if you're going in Greyman, obviously you're not carrying a AR or some large rifle with you, unless other people in the area are doing the exact same. You look kind of strange that you're the only person without a rifle, wouldn't you? If everyone else is armed. So you've got to look at the situation before you go in. Recon it. Then go in. If you have to carry concealed, carry concealed. Whatever you need to do. Have backup. Have people on Overwatch. If you're going in, hey, here's an idea. Have a couple others go in with you. Space out your timing. Space up your meeting points. Things like that. Don't go in as a large group. Go in separately. Already have a plan, have a layout of everything. Do not walk in with a hoodie and think that you're protected because you're gray man. You really got to think this stuff out. You can't just go, well, I don't look tactical, I got a hoodie on, so no one's going to really pay no attention to me. They will. If they have a system in place and they got a city locked down, whatever the situation is, if they have any form of organization going on, they've got somebody watching. They've got somebody watching who's coming, who's leaving. They got somebody watching, especially during SHTF, because there's a lot of new faces in small areas that weren't there yesterday. They will definitely see you. Just having a hoodie on, hopefully you blend in, is not going to work. You want to have a backup. You want to have people behind you. Gray man, like I said, it has its purposes. You don't want to loiter at all. You blend. You keep on moving. You have an objective. You don't sit there and like dig around a little trinket store or whatever it is that they got set up at a bazaar or whatever it is you want to call it. Don't stay. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Do not stay in position long enough, because if you stay in position long enough and you get other people's attention, the more you stay in a spot, the more attention you draw to yourself. You're going to have to keep moving. Another thing that may happen, although you're trying to gray man, let's say you carrying a pistol on you and it's concealed. What if they got pat downs? What if they block every entrance in, have sentries up, and the only way in and out is one designated area? Okay, so did you know that they were doing pat downs before you walked up being gray man? You need to look at your situation ahead of time. You need to look at your target objective. Watch what they're doing. Watch for security. Watch for their protocols as far as pat down, searches, things like that. You got to look at these things before you enter into a city during SHTF or some type of settlement, because if there's no firearms allowed, or they're the only one to have firearms, and odds are that would definitely take in place, especially when people start building commerce. The only people that are allowed to have firearms is the ones in charge. You can kiss your Second Amendment goodbye. It's going to be complete rule of the gun. Whoever has the most guns is going to rule everything there. So let's say you got to go in to check out and see what's available, or you're reconning for whatever reason it is, resupplies, whatever. You need to watch from outside the fence, away from everybody else. You need to see what's going on a daily span. Take your time and do your recon. Then, when you go inside for more we had another camera gremlin for some reason. I don't know why. Then, if you go inside for more intel, if that's what you need to do, have you people posted up. You can make long-distance shots very easily, and it doesn't take a lot of training to do. Now, I'm not saying everybody can just pick up a rifle and do a long-distance shot. Up to a certain degree, yeah. I know the further distance you've shot, the more skill you're going to need. A lot of the other factors you got to put in. But now, if you're a flat earther, then you don't have to worry about earth curvature or anything like that, because you're a flat earther. But everybody else with a brain understands bullet drop. You need to have people set up outside watching your back. And this is why I like the idea of having multiple people go in at once. Spaced out. That way, no matter what happens, you do have people in that area that can give aid. All right, let's say one of the members of your team gets hemmed up by two guys. Oh, you got 6 in there. 6 versus 2. Numbers game. After some type of altercation, you know, it depends on what the situation is. Am I some tactical badass? No, I'm not. I'm not tactical anything. All right, I'm not. Most YouTubers are not tactical anything. They've read books, played video games, watched movies, but they give you an idea of something to think about. Now, there are some YouTubers that I would say take tactical advice from. I will. One I would definitely say is Black Scout Survival. Listen to what he has to say about things. Definitely listen to some tactics, evasive, and stuff like that. He's got a lot of great knowledge there. I don't know his full background and everything, but the man knows his stuff. He really does. Alright guys, that feels much better without all that crap on me. Now, go back to the theory of gray manning. Alright, so like I said, there's places for that, and there's also places not for that. For gray manning, my thoughts on this subject. If you are reconning out of spots, yeah, gray man's a good idea. All right, look at the old CIA operatives, things like that. They send a man in, that way he can collect intel. He looks just like everybody else. All right, main example, look at Middle East. All right, when we've had operatives there, they've dressed the same, they smell the same, everything looks the same, but they blend in, blend out. They don't interact with people. I can see that as part of gray man. As far as going into cities unarmed during SHTF, I don't recommend it. All right, all it takes is for one person to stop you. Yeah, ruin your whole day. You're unarmed. Well, I got a knife. Are you trained in knife fight? I'm just asking a question. I'm not jumping all over anybody. Are you trained to defend yourself and take a life with a knife? As much as you know, the person that just stopped you is. Okay? I don't know. I'm going to piss off a lot of people on this video. I hate to break it to you. We teach how to survive here, not to fuel your fantasies on, I'm going to make it. Will people make it? Absolutely, people will make it. But you got to be smart. Just because you got a tactical vest, body armor, or a rifle doesn't mean you're going to make it. Against unarmed people? Yeah, of course. You own the gun. Against an army or a group of people, all armed, same type of gear? Yeah, no. Your chances are much slimmer. Doesn't mean you're not going to be able to make it. Why not put yourself in this situation? Okay? Prep. Hide preps. I've shown burying stuff. Well, you don't understand, CFP. My frost level is 5 feet down. Oh, I do understand. I completely understand. Survival and prepping is not easy. It's not something that's given to you on a silver platter or everybody would be doing it. You have to do the work. I'm not calling anybody out. I've just seen a lot of comments on this. Yes, I know where the frost line is, and I've also said every state's differently. Well, there's rocks and gravel and roots in my area. It's clay, it's this, it's that. I'm not an idiot. I worked construction my whole life. I worked all over the country. I've dug everywhere. Get a shovel, get a pickaxe, get a post hole digger. Dig. Put stuff in the ground. Now, with that being said, I do understand it's difficult, especially with people with disabilities. I understand that. Hide your food somewhere else. Don't just put your food in a building, a barn. If you have extreme temperatures, several months of the year it's 96, 98 degrees. Other months in the year it's below zero. Your food will go bad. If you have no way to keep a constant temperature, your food will go bad. All right, it will start breaking down. And then when you need it, it's bad food. So you want to have a climate control. That's why I said put in the ground. It keeps a constant temperature. You don't have to worry about things heating up. You don't have to worry about things getting too cold because you're below the frost line. And trust me, I do understand. In Wyoming, we've got to dig our own, we're going to dig our own groundwater well. 47 feet. I'll bring you guys along. I'll show you how to truss up the walls and everything so you don't have a collapse and things fall down on you. No, I'm not digging a hole and sliding down the hole. It's a large excavation. It's a whole process. It can be done. Does it take time? Absolutely it does. Of course it does. As preppers, we try to keep ourselves out of harm's way. That's why we prep. We prep so we're not in the middle of the shit. A lot of people want to get their tactical gear so they can go run out there and be in the middle of the shit and be the hero. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Trauma from bullet wounds, gunshots, stabbings. Not fun. Oh, wuss. You're a big wuss, CFP. No, I've been shot at, been stabbed, been cut. Still no fun. You think I'm going to sign up for it? Hey, you know what? I think I'm going to get stabbed today. It just feels so freaking good. No. No. Let's live in reality. Let's live in reality, people. Not the fantasy world of being some major whatever. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, I'm not picking anybody out, not calling anybody out, not saying anything to anybody. I just the mentality I'm seeing online. The mentality I'm seeing from the prepper community. There's this, you got the prepper community, and then you got this tactical prepper community. Which there's nothing wrong with having tactical gear. I fully recommend it. But you also need to know how to use it. You need to work as a team. Oh, I'm going to be a lone wolf sniper. Okay. What's your objective goal? You're going to be a lone wolf sniper. What is your objective? You're just going to take people's shit? That's what you're going to do. All right. If that's your mentality, because you're going to be bugging out. You're always going to be on the move. And these are comments I've read. I'm always going to be in the move. I'm not sitting down. I'm just going to take what I need. What happens when you run across the wrong individual? The wrong group? Like my community. My prepper community I've got set up. The prepper community I had before. Well, former military. Got a little bit more experience in a lot of things that you don't. But you've watched something on TV. You played out in the woods. You play paintball. I'll tell you right now, CFP, if this is a situation right now, I'll take a shot at 100 yards, take you out. If this was SHTF scenario right now, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to a freaking camera either. We'd be running patrols the entire time. We'd have sensors set up. We'd have tripwires set up so we know when someone hits something. Oh yeah, there's all kind of little gadgets that you can make yourself real cheap to let you know if you got a section somebody's moving around in. Just sends a signal back. Very cheap, very inexpensive. I'll be happy to show you. I'll do a video on that for y'all. Real easy to do. Well, I'll keep my eyes open for tripwires all the time because you're trained that way. Yeah. While you're walking around at night with no flashlight. Well, I have night vision. Good luck seeing a tripwire that's clear with night vision. Yeah. CFP heated? No, I'm just on a rant. I just see this over and over and over again. Not everyone's like this. So if you're reading these comments as I am, don't be swayed by these idiots telling you that they're going to do this, they're going to do that. They're living in a fantasy world. Exactly what they're doing. A fantasy world. That's what they've got. They go to channels fueled on that information. Yeah, I agree. You won't believe what CFP, he said people won't survive because they don't understand how to do such and such. That's why I created my channel, to teach people how to do things. I just get a lot of people coming in, well, you don't understand. I have to do blah, blah, blah. I do understand. I'm showing the situation here. I'm talking from experience. In other words, I've actually done this stuff. I've actually shown you how to do things. It's because I do it. I show you it works. Then we do a video on it. I show you what works. I show you what doesn't work. I show you that a lot. When I screw up, I show you, hey, this ain't working. Tried it. Don't work. Get food put back. Get water filtration put back. Get your bang bang sticks. You don't need 14 12 gauges. You don't. All my years of hunting and being a gun owner, I had a pistol, had a 22 for small game, I had a 12 gauge, gotta have a street howitzer, I had a hunting rifle, and later in life I had an AR. Now, I didn't have 30 different hunting rifles. I didn't have 2 different types of AR. I didn't need all that stuff. I buy the firearm I need, and I bought the extra equipment I need to repair that firearm. Why do you need 14 hunting rifles? Why do you need 8 AR-15s? Just get the parts. Rebuild it yourself. Learn how to rebuild it yourself. If you're worried about something breaking on it, Get extra parts on that. It's a hell of a lot cheaper. What are you going to do when you have to leave your area? You have to bug out. You're going to carry all 72 pieces of firearm plus all the ammunition that you got? Are you planning on staying there and having the shootout by yourself? I mean, sure, you got 72 guns. Well, but really? You're in a position. You're in a house. Let's say you got 20 people outside firing back. But you got 72 guns. You're in your house. You know your house and your property, which I do recommend knowing your property. You got 20 people aimed at your house. When you look out of a window, you have a small field of view. All right? Only whatever that window has. When you're 20 people outside a window, you got the whole house of view. All you have to do is watch the damn window for that idiot to pop his head up to look around to see where you are outside. 20 people watching windows. Your 72 guns didn't do you jack shit. All you did was help arm the rest of them. You need to have a plan on evacuating out. Is bugging out ideal? No, it's not. I want to bug in as long as I can. But you still got to have a plan to bug out. This ideology of I'm going down protecting my castle. If that's what you want to do and you want to call it quits, go right ahead. Sure, you'll be able to drop a couple of them. If you're lucky. You're not going to get them all. I don't care how badass you think you are. Oh, trust me, I'm hearing. Sorry. Camera gremlin again. I can already hear the comments. I can already read them right now. How dare you? You don't know who I am. You're right, I don't. If you're special forces, I'll give you a shot. You got a huge chance against an army. You've been trained to evade. You've been trained tactics. Even they'll tell you not to sit there and stand in a house trying to take on 20 people. Get out of the situation. You don't stand last man standing. That's Hollywood. No, I was never special forces. I was just an old dumbass. Don't be led astray on this protect your castle, go down in a flame, blaze of glory type of stuff. Don't get wrapped up in that. We prep because we value our lives. We want to protect ourselves. We want to protect our family. That's why we prep. Is it good to have a bang bang stick if you run across something or someone trying to take your stuff? Absolutely. I'm not saying you don't have a right to defend yourself, and you should defend yourself. But when you got the numbers against you and you are pinned down somewhere, you're not coming out unscathed. You're not. How dare you speak the truth? If you don't want to hear the truth, go hang out somewhere else. I don't mind. Actually, I encourage it. If you want to sit there and listen to an echo chamber of the same crap about how great you are and how everybody's going to come out unscathed because I got the new AR-15 optical red dot, whatever the hell's out there now, go check them out. They'll help you blow smoke up your ass. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to teach you on survival. That's why we do outdoor survival stuff. I'm trying to teach you what actually works. Now, there are some channels that I do like. There's actually quite a few channels I do like. But now, if you want real good tactical information on survival, evasion, things like that, the first channel that comes to mind that I agree with and I support is Black Scout Survival. The guy's very smart. He knows his shit. Watch him. Definitely watch him. Learn from him. Start taking courses. No, I don't mean Black Ops on Xbox. Start taking courses. You can get firing range courses, tactical training courses. Don't join a militia. Don't do that. You get your ass hemmed up before SHTF. If you want DHS come knocking on your door, then go join a militia. Times have changed in this country. If you're pro-gunner, you're pro-constitution, they're coming for you. They'll do everything they can to bring you down, take away your firearms. Well, CFP, I don't break the law. I'm good. I know my rights. Do you have a computer? Do you have a computer that you get access to the internet? Do you have a smartphone? You know they can actually put child pornography onto your hard drive, come in, arrest you for child pornography, right? Even though that you did not download it yourself. If they want to set you up, they can set you up electronically. What happens to people who get caught with child porn? They go to prison. Yeah. There goes your firearm rights. You didn't even do nothing wrong. They put that there. You don't believe me that they can do that? Check it out. Do some searches on Google. It happens. Lay low. Lay low as much as possible. Right fast, guys, I would like to talk about one of our affiliate programs here on the channel. The best way to protect your family is being prepared. Not only is Legacy Premium the best value in food storage, but it is also the best tasting and most nutritious. Up to a 25-year shelf life and free shipping on all orders, Legacy Food is a go-to for long-term emergency foods. Not only are we affiliated with Legacy Food Storage, we actually use them for our emergency long-term food preps. Legacy Food has the lowest cost per pound, voted the best tasting, a 25-year shelf life, non-GMO, gluten-free options, and yes, it's made here in the USA. So guys, if you want to help support the channel and support yourself with long-term food storage, check out our affiliate links in the description.